Welcome to all of you. Welcome to my dear students in class 10th physics in our very interesting chapter electricity. Okay, in our previous lecture we discussed on the topic the combination of resistances. Okay, so in that topic we discussed on series combination and parallel combination. Okay, and one more combination remaining, that is the mixed combination. But actually mixed combination is only the combination of series and parallel combination. So there is no formula or there is no derivation for the particular section. Only we will take an example and we learn to find the how any mixed combination circuit we can solve easily. Okay, so before going to this topic we will take an example. Okay, question is like that. Suppose this is 2 ohm resistance, this is 4 ohm resistance, again this is 2 ohm resistance, and this is 4 ohm resistances. This is terminal A and this is terminal B. Okay, our question is like that, find the RAB. Okay, our interest is to find the equivalent resistance between these two terminal. So I write here RAB. What is the meaning of this? Find the equivalent resistance between terminal A and B. Okay, in this circuit there is no direct information which indicates that this circuit is in series or parallel combination. Okay, so we can just conclude that this circuit is a combination of series as well as parallel. Why? Because these two resistances are in series and these resistances are in parallel. How to identify that? Suppose current is entered from this 2 ohm resistance and current flow like this. Some current enter in this branch and some current enter in this branch. So this current divided in these two branches. So if there is current is divide, then this is a parallel combination. So these and these two resistances are in parallel. Okay, now this resistance, in this resistance current like flow like this. Okay, this is the this current flow in 2 ohm resistance and also in 2 ohm resistance. So these two resistances are in series. Why series? Because current is flowing in these two resistances same. Okay, so what is the equivalent resistance of this 2 and 2? So first of all I make another circuit for this like this. Like this. This is A terminal and this is B terminal, and this is 2 ohm resistance and this is 4 ohm resistance, and this resistance is the combination of these two. And what is the combination? These two resistances in series. So 2 or 2, what? 4 ohm resistance. Okay. Now these two resistances is also in parallel. Why in parallel? Because current enters in this branch and current is divided in these two. Okay. So if I solve these two resistances in parallel, then we will get an equivalent resistance of these two. Okay. So what is the value of this two resistances? I write again an equivalent resistance like this, like this, like this. This is A terminal and this is 2 ohm resistance. This is B terminal. Okay. And what is the value of this resistance? The resistance is the combination of these two resistance. And how to find the value of these two resistances? These two resistances in parallel. So how to calculate? We can calculate easily 1 by R equivalent equal to what? 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Okay. So 1 by R equivalent equal to what? 4 is the LCM and 4 divided by 4, so 1 plus 1. Okay. Now this will get 1 by R equivalent equal to what? 2 by 4 and 2 1 is 2 and 2 2 is 4. So what is the value of R equivalent? 1 by R equivalent to 1 by R equivalent equal to 1 by 2. So R equivalent equal to what? R equivalent upon 1 equal to this quantity is also reciprocal. So R equivalent to what? 2 ohm resistance. So what is the value of this? 2 ohm resistance. Okay. Now this 2 ohm resistance and this 2 ohm resistance is in series or parallel? Series, because current is same in these two resistances. Okay. So what is the value of these two resistances? So we can easily find RAB equal to what? 4 ohm resistance. Why 4 ohm resistance? Because 2 and 2 is 4. Okay. So this is an example of mixed combination, series and parallel. Okay. Now our next topic is heating effect of electric current. Heating effect of electric current. Okay. Heating effect of electric current. What is the heating effect of electric current? Suppose I take some wire, and if the current is, and wire has some resistances, and if the current is flowing in this wire, and if there is current, and after some time a heat is developed in this, so what will happen? This is the heating effect of electric current. If the current flowing in any wire, then if the wire has some resistances and after some time it becomes warm due to heat produced in it. In your study room you see a incandescent lamp or yellow light lamp. So a lamp is what? A lamp is a type of resistances. Okay. The filament of the lamp is made up of, bulb is like this. Okay, the bulb is like this. So this is the filament, and this filament is made up of tungsten wire. Okay. and the resistance of this tungsten wire or tungsten filament is very high, and its melting point is also very high. So if the current is flow in this filament and the resistance is high, so heat is produced in it, and the heat, we see the heat in the form of light. Okay, another example, nichrome wire is used for the heating element. The nichrome wire is made up of alloy and its resistance is high, so if the current is flow in it, then heat is produced in it. Okay, in our previous session we will study that electric potential electric potential electric potential equal to what? Work done upon charge, or V equal to what? W upon Q, or W equal to V into Q. Okay, electric potential is the amount of work done required to carry a unit positive charge from infinity to a particular point is called electric potential, or electric potential equal to V equal to W upon Q, or W equal to V into Q. And what is W? Here W is a work done. Okay, so work is potential into charge, and if I write V equal to I into T, and this V equal to Q equal to I into T, what? Current into time. From first definition of electric current, the rate of flow of charge with respect to time is Q by T equal to what? I. So I write in place of Q I into T. So what is the value of W? Work done equal to V into I into T. Okay. Now is right here. So W equal to V into I into T, and what is the value of V from Ohm's law? I into R into I into T. Okay, so what is V? V equal to IR from Ohm's law. Write in bracket from Ohm's law. Ohm's law. Okay, so W equal to what? I square into R into T. Okay, this work done in the form of what? Energy. This work done in the form of what? Energy, and this energy is what? This energy is what? Heat energy. Heat energy equal to what? I square R into T, or H equal to I square R into T. So this is the heat developed in a conductor. This is the heat developed in conductor. Okay, make a diagram here. This is the wire and having resistance R, and this wire we connect a battery. Okay, and battery having potential what? V. If this key is closed and some current I is flowing in this circuit, and due to some resistance a heat is developed in this resistance, and this heat is equal to the what? I square R into T. So this heat is depend on three factors. and these three factors is Watt, I, R and T. Okay, so this relation is known as Joule's law. Okay, this relation is known as Joule's law. And what is the statement of Joule's law? I write here. Please first write this. Next, the statement of Joule's law. What is the statement of Joule's law? Right here. Joule's law. For Joule's law, first you make a diagram like this. R having a conductor having resistance R. This is AB. AB is the conductor, and battery or cell has potential V. Okay, and the current is I. So according to Joule's law, according to Joule's law, the heat developed in a wire or conductor is depends first depends on square of current flow in wire. Second, on resistance of wire. And third, on the time in which current flow. So if I write these three sentences in mathematical form, so first is H is directly proportional to I square, H is directly proportional to R, and H is directly proportional to T. If I combine these three mathematical statements, then we will get a formula. A formula is what? H is directly proportional to I square R into T, or H equal to K I square R into T. If K equal to 1, then H equal to I square R into T. This is the statement of Joule's law. H equal to I square R into T. So in Joule's law, the heat is generated or heat is produced in any conducting wire is H equal to I square R into T, and the heat is measured in joule. What is the SI unit of heat? The SI unit of heat is joule. Okay, write SI unit of heat is joule. okay, or J. Now our next topic is electric power. Okay, I am not uh, I am not talking about only power or mechanical power. Okay, I am talking about here electric power. So what is electric power? The rate at which work is done by a source of voltage in maintaining a electric current through a circuit is called electric power. The rate at which work is done by source of voltage in maintaining an electric current through a circuit is called electric power, or simply the rate at which an appliances converts electric energy in other forms of energy is called electric power. Please try to understand what is electric power. Source of voltage means what? Battery, cell. Okay, this source of energy such as battery or cell, it maintain the electric current flows in the given wire. So the work is done by source of voltage in maintaining electric current through a circuit is called electric power. At which rate, okay, or the rate at which an electric appliances means what is appliances? Such as electric bulb, electric iron, fan, cooler, TV, refrigerator. These are the electrical appliances. So the rate at which these appliances convert electric energy into other forms of energy is called electric powers. For example, the bulb is converted electrical energy into in the form of light energy. So at which rate it convert electrical energy into light energy? For example, fan, at which rate the fan converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. Electric iron, at which rate it converts electric energy into heat energy. So all these are example of electric power, and the electric power is represented by, first write this definition. Okay, now electric power is represented by P, capital P, electric power. Electric power is represented by P. Okay, formula is what? P equal to the rate of doing work. So rate of doing work W upon T. Okay, W upon T. What is the value of W? That is V into I into T. So T cancel, and P equal to V into I. So what is the formula of power? Power equal to voltage into current. Okay, this is the formula of electric power. Okay, voltage into current. Another formula for power, first write this, P equal to V into I. One more formula of electric power is P equal to V into I, and if I write V equal to IR, then what? right here V equal to IR from Ohm's law. So P equal to what? P equal to I square into R. This is the second formula. First is P equal to VI and second is P equal to I square into R. It depends on electric current and resistances. Another formula in terms of voltage, P equal to, if I write the value of I equal to what? V upon R. So V upon R to the power whole square into R. Please write in bracket I equal to what? V upon R. Okay. So V square by R square into R. So P equal to what? P equal to V square upon R. This is the third formula for electric power. Write all this formula in your notebook.